Alright, maybe Tim will do better than Black Mage. Okay, it looks like we're going to go through the same intro again. I don't think I can skip it. Well, I'll definitely buy some more appropriate items. Needless to say, it's a learning curve for me. I wasn't expecting Mithril to die so quickly. Yeah, that's true. Although I think Monk does a lot of damage too in comparison, so I guess we'll see. I don't know if who all wasn't here earlier. It seems like all throughout this land, it's seeing some really bad times right now. And I guess all of this because a princess is missing? That's the one thing I'm trying to gather from it too, but I guess there's a lot more going on than just one princess going missing. Well, so far it's your typical run-of-the-mill RPG items like potions and whatnot. The most unique thing I've seen so far, the tents. They act as like a group heal. No, definitely not. Even though that I'm a bit biased with spell casting. But now, to also go back on like what I was saying before with being as big into 14 as I have been the last 10 years. Just for example, the 4 crystals, I remember it's a very similar story in 14 with how everything starts. Your character finding the crystals, you being the warrior of light. Again, it's just one of those things where it's nice to see a lot of callbacks from the original games with playing something that I've been playing again for the last 10 years and not knowing what a lot of that meant. Alright, let's see. We're going to go back into the town. Alright, so Cornelia, I am going to definitely go and grab some potions and some tents. So I only have enough for 1 Phoenix down. I don't think that's enough. So let's see here. Let's see here. I'm going to buy 2 tents. And I'm going to buy 3 potions. Alright, there we go. The king is searching for the prophesized warrior. Those crystals, you must see the king at once. Okay. You can roll 4 monks and just use the money you save on not buying weapons to get pots in. I guess that would be the easy man's way out. Okay. We do have the 4 crystals. Let's see here. Lucan's prophecy. Foretold of the warriors of light. Let's see here. Warriors of prophecy. Cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Let's see, rescue my daughter. So it seems like this is just more or less a favor, not excluding with all what's going around right now, though. The name Chaos Shrine probably inclines to a lot of the problems going wrong. Bridge leading to the north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. As a token of my gratitude. I do find that funny. A bridge that should be accessed by the people is being rebuilt as gratitude for his daughter being saved. I find that kind of petty for a king, but all right, let's see here. Yeah, this is where I'm guessing the bridge is supposed to be. Alright. Time to smack some things around. Get our level up back. Miss. So we're still level 1. Could go back up again. Damn. You know, it's funny, especially with like power metal lyrics and whatnot. I've always kind of like referenced them to a lot of like the RPGs that I've played. I've made a lot of playlists featuring like Dragon Force, Blind Guardian, Nightwish from all the other RPGs that I've played in the past, especially with like 14. I think I've made a playlist for every expansion now based on theme of the expansion. And there is an expansion called Heaven's Ward that I heavily implemented power metal music in. So you see a lot of Dragon Force, especially. I think I added Valley of the Damned on that one, along with other bands like Rhapsody of Fire. Definitely getting the Valley of the Damned aspect for sure. I name a few episodes after Dragon. That's pretty clever. I like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit... Actually, I think I might level up a bit more before I go back there, seeing as how I almost bit the dust last time. Valley of the Damned still remains to be my favorite album, too. Let's see here. Running around for some more experience. Tim's struggling a little bit. Let's see here. They're all level 2. At level N5. Hello. I think Tim could hang on a little bit longer. There's an application that I use, or a web page that's called Incarnate. I would love to actually go through the Final Fantasy games and recreate the maps on there. It's a really fun web page that has like pre-built like villages you can like put in there. You can like carve out maps. Same thing with oceans. I do that a lot with my D&D groups, with like just making maps, and I think it would be pretty cool to do them based on the Final Fantasy worlds. Let's see here. 3. Let's see your items. Oops. I think I'm going to use a tent for this one. Whew. There we go. Alright, so... definitely doing a quick save. This looks... dark. The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Who's there? The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? Honestly, I don't know. You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you down. Here we go. That's some really cool looking armor. And what's interesting is a lot of this music with playing Final Fantasy XIV sounds all too familiar, and it's glad to put images in my head now with where they originated from. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to all the track titles too now. I'll actually have to look at the date. I want to assume... I would assume late 80s or early 90s. Oh yeah, no, he would tower over us. Oh, there he goes. My guess is the 87. Wow. My guess is it's because it's the Pixel remaster. That's why it might sound a bit better. Yep. Well, I guess we were able to thwart Garland pretty quick. You've come to rescue me. I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Words can never be enough to thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please accompany me to Castle Cornelia. And I guess get the bridge fixed up. Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the Warriors of Light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety. If I may. When darkness fails the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring the light to the 4 crystals and to the world. Any more extra dialogue? This loot has been entrusted to the Princess of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this loot as well. I want you to have it. It may aid you on your journey. Oh. Mithril has obtained a loot. The dancing girl in town knows many odd bit information. If you find yourself astray, try talking to her. She may know something that can put you back on course. Oh, kind of like as a guide. Sarah's thoughts are always with you. I mean, why doesn't she tell me that? Odd. They should name the bridge after the great warrior. Like, Erzgo Alegni. I'm glad you got to that part in the Dritz novels. Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite parts in the Dritz novels with the Walk of Barabbas. Oh wait, I don't know if you got to the part where it becomes the Walk of Barabbas. But the Erzgo Alegni bridge was a very interesting part in the story. I almost said a spoiler if you didn't get that far yet. Another screenshot. I like how the pixel reflections are on the water. Yeah, I remember there was a long time where I used to go by Crad as well. I'm pretty sure that you might be referring to D and Angel Crad, Burning Earth. And I am glad that you got to that point, O'Dronald, because I was a bit worried I was going to say a spoiler. What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? The 4 Warriors of Light are here. They're here in Cornelia. Ironically enough, my first character name on 14 was Crad. Oh, Wolf. I wanted to do the graphic novel. Oh, okay, that's right. Man, that was a long time ago. Eventually, with Crad, I eventually turned him into my Final Fantasy XIV character for a while, and then I ended up straying away from that. Crad was also an idea that I had for my older nickname, and for my old OC character back in high school called Luminite. And Crad was the name that he went by aside his alias Luminite. Which, funnily enough, Crad spelled backwards is dark. Let's see here. Going on this bridge. Oh, I like that. And so their quest began. As the four warriors of light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny had placed before them. They did not even know the true significance of the four crystals they held in their hands. The crystals that once long ago held a light that shone so brilliantly. The time for their journey had come. The time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light. And again, just hearing the music, it just reminds me so much of 14, and I know that the music comes a lot from the older games, and I think this song in particular plays when I think a chapter in 14 gets done, or like something really big is finished or starts. Huh. I wonder if there's like art of that somewhere where it's actually drawn up of the characters. I'm sure there is. Oh, I got an achievement. I actually did want to see something here real quick on... Okay, that's still recording. Just wanted to make sure that still was. The old days of Crash Bandicoot and Spyro will forever remain in my heart. Whoa, crazy horses. They all look like unicorns. You know, I probably should have saved before getting to this point. Oh. And Carmen's down. So is Mithril. Ooh, this isn't looking good. Yep. I should have saved. Yes. Yep. At least it auto-saved on the bridge. I am very grateful for that. That would have been really bad. Let's see here. Items. I am really glad that I had a tent, and I'm really glad that it auto-saved, because that would have made me really sad. Gigas Worms. Oh, that's definitely good to hear now. Yeah, these things are pretty strong, actually. Let's see here. And the worms are dead. That'll be really good for experience. Alright, I'm gonna back over here real quick. Actually, how much money do I... 498! Actually, I'm gonna stock back up on items here real quick. Okay, goblins aren't gonna be too bad. just completely go ham all over the goblins. Alright, let's see here. I'll even go up to the inn and rest, because that actually is a bit cheaper, I think, to heal everybody. You know, I wouldn't be surprised, especially with the anime Delicious in Dungeon. They cook every monster they almost come across, so I wouldn't be surprised if Goblin will ever become on the menu in that anime. If you haven't watched Delicious in a Dungeon, I definitely recommend it. And also make sure you have something to eat, because you're going to get hungry. Let's see here. Let's see your chain. Yeah, I think chainmail will actually do a lot better. Let's see here. Close. Nope. Okay, I guess I'll have to save a bit more for more gear. Let's see here. Let's see here. So I think I still have 3 potions. I'll buy another 3. Then I will buy a tent. Alright. And I guess I'll go over to the area before the bridge and just kind of... Oops, going back into the village again. There we go. Alright, so let's see here. Save. Well, for a full save file, yeah, that would be nice to have. And quick save. I'm kind of curious if, like, monsters are set to just one area, or do some of the monster difficulties go up in a certain area, so that, especially with the wolves, they didn't show up before until I leveled up. Let's see here. But 54 gil. That's interesting. I actually see a yellow spot up top. I wonder if the yellow dots actually refer to the locations on the map, like the castle and the village. I didn't pay attention to the map before, which I should have. Let's see here. Yep, that's about right. That's a lot of goblins now. Mm-hmm. 46. It's definitely gonna be a slow grind. That's gonna be for sure. I'm wondering if at some part there will be a way to travel over the mountains eventually, because I do see some extra parts of the map. Sure, there's going to be something like airships or something like that later. I know for some of the people that I know that are on the stream too, they know that I enjoy cosplaying when I get to go to conventions and whatnot. Out of any of the Final Fantasy classes that I would love to cosplay as, it would be definitely Red Mage. I love the Red Mage outfits. They're very dapper looking, very cool looking, especially with like the red plumed hats. Let's see, this is your first time playing the first one. Oh no, so when I started the stream, I made the mention that the reason why I'm actually doing these streams is because any of the Final Fantasies from 1 up until, I would say, 7 or 8 gets hazy. I've never played any of the ones prior to that. So 1 through 6, never played them. 7 I played a little bit of. I played a bit more of 8. And then I played a bit more of 10. Never got to play 9. And then I haven't gotten to play any of the other ones except for Final Fantasy XIV. I actually wanted to go back and replay through the older Final Fantasies and kind of get like first time reactions, just kind of like how the story progresses. Yep. And so far, it seems like it's a pretty run-of-the-mill like fantasy story for the start. And but yeah, 14 kind of really bridged out for me of like wanting to learn about the other Final Fantasy games, because there's so many cameos, so many Easter eggs from the older Final Fantasies in 14. Even the music is a big one. Let's see here. 156. I think I might heal up. Oops. Maybe I'll try another battle over the bridge. It does seem like once you cross the bridge, you do see a lot more stronger enemies. Which is the sad part, because I never got the chance to play any of them, really. Growing up, we were kind of... I mean, we all kind of agreed what to get on the console. There were certain games that, obviously, we couldn't get a hold of, like the Final Fantasy series. Ooh. But, yeah, that's the big reason why I'm going back now. I definitely like how colorful the sprites are for the first Final Fantasy. I know it's the pixel remaster, and it's probably because of that why it looks so much better. But I could easily go back and play a pixel game sometimes over some of the stuff that we have currently. I probably made the mistake. I did not want to go back and do that, but... Run, everybody, run! Oh, we're probably not going to be able to flee this time. Yeah, I should have healed. Poor Carmen. Let's see here. I know it's backtracking a little bit, but I'm going to actually reload from my quick save to bring back